Well, y'all, today I woke up after having a strange dream. In the dream, I was being bullied and picked on at the beginning of the dream. And then in in the middle of the dream, because I needed the lights off, my migraine. Anyway, in the middle of the dream, I started being able to have this weird gift where I could take paper towel, put it in my hands, like between my palms, like I'm praying, think of a Bible story, and then the paper towel would turn into that image of whatever it was. The last image was, I was thinking about Moses. So it turned into baby Moses in a basket. And I said to Lucas, my son, I said, look at the detail of baby Moses in the basket. Look. And then he said to me, how do you do that? And I said, I don't know. I just think of an image and I believe it will become that, and it does. And he said, I tried doing it, but I had a little doubt and it didn't work out. And I said, you can't doubt. And then when I woke up, I had this strange clarity where I thought, God gives us the gift of grace to have faith. And without that gift of grace, there can be no faith. If we don't have God's grace on us, there is no faith. That's what I woke up thinking. And that literally set the tone for the whole day. I was led on this amazing journey through my Bible devotional. And then I felt called to read the book of Judith. So I started reading the book of Judith. Then I was called to reflect on these things, the last image in my dream being baby Moses in a basket. And Judith, a widow, a woman. And then today being the first apparition of our Holy Mother in Fatima to 3 little children. It didn't feel like a coincidence. It felt like a message. You know what I mean? It was a message. You can't just dismiss it as some kind of random stuff. No, it was a message. And I haven't had one of these dreams since I started Prozac. I haven't had one of these prophetic dreams. You know what I mean? I thought because of the Prozac, I lost my gift of dreams and visions. However, I realized when I went to the chapel the other day, I said to Jesus, I said, even if I never have another dream or vision again, I'm not going anywhere. I know that in your timing, you will bring them back when it's time. And then on Sunday, this Sunday, I realized God was telling me that there is more to that gift than just the visions and the dreams themselves. That there is another aspect that I did not have, that I needed. Wisdom and discernment. And he was teaching me those things in this quiet time, in this silence that I felt since I started Prozac, right? And then that dream last night, when I woke up, after that dream, and I had that clarity. I realized that there is nothing without the grace of God. That grace is everything. That grace is the foundation of faith. That grace is the foundation of mercy. And without realizing that God gives us that gift, and it's not of our own merit, we can't earn it. There's no way we can earn it. God calls us to that grace. And when He calls you by His grace to have faith in Him, to be able to be saved by Him and His mercy, He then gives you other gifts that you're supposed to use for the glory of Him and to edify His people, the church. That dream was not just a dream, it was also a vision, but in the sense of symbolism. And I really had to discern and ponder what these things were meaning. And I literally wrote it down in my journal, like a roadmap, a journey. And that roadmap and journey, I then wrote out in a blog for all of you, so that you could take the same journey I did just today, this morning, like all day, like it's now 5 p.m. I have been spending the whole day with this pondering, this discernment, this wisdom, this dream, this vision. It started with a dream, a widow, and a woman clothed with the sun. Those were the themes of today. And miraculously, it all made sense at the end. Every little piece came together, and the grace of God showed me the full image of what He was saying. He was a message, yes. It was a huge, deep message. And it wasn't just for me. Although I felt He was telling me so that I would be able to bring clarity to it, which I did by the end. It made more sense at the end. But the journey was the most exciting part of it. When you're doing anything, like if you're traveling or journeying somewhere, isn't the journey there, not necessarily the destination, but the experiences along the way, what really make that destination like worth all of it? You know what I mean? Like the final conclusion, you get to the destination, you're finally there, but the journey and the experiences along the way really shape that to be a memorable thing that can't just disappear with time. It's just gonna be there like a pinned GPS coordinate in your memory, in your life. You know what I mean? Did that make any sense? I'm sorry. Sometimes I get poetic. You guys should know this by now. There's a lot of poetry in me. And it's like an unfolding of a journey. It felt like a journey. It felt like a treasure hunt. It felt like I was following treasure. Little breadcrumbs or rose petals leading to the final destination, which you guys get to lovingly come along on the journey with me. I literally laid it out here the same way it was laid out for me. Only I give you the bigger picture finally. It took me all day. I was literally just like, and I have a migraine, so you guys can even imagine how much worse it is to like try to ponder and think when you have a migraine. It's like really, really horrible pain in your head. And then you're like thinking on top of that, and then your brain muscles are just like, it was very difficult, which is why I had to write it out. I had to write it out, and I had to like connect the dots, like physical dots. You know what I mean? That's how it felt. I had to draw it like a map. Literally, it was a map in my journal. Oh, it was such a beautiful map too. That was right above us. Yeah, we're having a thunderstorm. Yeah. Ooh, it's a pretty bad one too. Yeah. Oh, lightning. I'm looking on the weather app to see if there's like, it should show the thunderstorm we're having right now, but it's not. It should be showing it though, but it's not for some reason. Okay, it just changed the 10-day forecast out of nowhere. Lightning again. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. I was talking about the journey that I had today. That's right. It looks like I have no bars. A cell tower must have went down. Oh my. I think maybe lightning might have struck it. I don't know. Something weird's going on. This weather isn't normal. Well, y'all, I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful journey that I have lovingly crafted and put together. And very shortly, I will also post the finished work that I've done, and the pattern will be up on the Etsy shop on launch day, which is next Tuesday. So yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day next Tuesday when all of my patterns will be up for y'all to go check out. I'm collecting them right now, turning them into PDF files and putting them inside of my email so that I can just download them onto the computer and put them right onto Etsy right on the day. And don't worry, the photo of the finished product will also be with each of the patterns so that you know what it's supposed to look like. I was thinking that with the more complicated ones, I was going to do video tutorials and post the links inside of the PDF for y'all to be able to watch on YouTube. They'll be unlisted so that it's just for those who purchase the pattern. Okay? And yeah. I'm really, really excited about launch day, as you guys can probably imagine. I've never done anything like this before, something that's mine, purely mine, you know? And yeah, it's going to be beautiful. And like I said, I'm a very frugal woman, so keep that in mind. Don't worry about, I'm not going to do what most of those other pattern sellers do. I'm not going to overprice a PDF. You know what I mean? Like, it's a PDF. So keep that in mind, please, because I don't want any of y'all worrying about, oh, she's gonna, no. Okay, I'm not like that. Anyway, I'm also going to post the link to my new blog on the blog photo that's coming up very, very soon. You guys can click the link and read the blog. And then you'll understand what my whole entire day has been about. The whole thing. I have been spending the whole day with the Lord in quiet contemplation and reflection, prayer, and pondering. y'all. Today has been one eventful day. So, it started with me waking up with a migraine and a strange dream, as you guys know. And it kind of spiraled out from there, where I just spent the whole day literally pondering what that dream meant. The whole day. It captured me, and it kept me wanting to know more. And so I let it capture me, and I dived deeper. And now it's time for me to start heading to bed because I have a really bad migraine. So I pray y'all had a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless.